Hello friends, hope you are all doing very well. Wish you a very happy, prosperous and a safe Deepavali. We are here on the eve of the third and final cricket test match between India and New Zealand. The series is already in New Zealand's hands, having posted their first ever series win in India, leading 2-0 with one match to go at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai starting on November 1st. Well, India have a lot to play for. It is not just their pride which is at stake. Also important are the crucial 12 points, a win in a test match for the World Test Championship points table. India, who should have already been 2-0 up, are 0-2 down. So they have lost 24 points, and the rating points that come with it, or the percentage of points, India will look to winning this test match, not just for the 12 points, which will also keep them alive for a place in the World Test Championship final, but also keep their confidence high going into the Border Gavaskar Trophy, which starts on November 22nd in Perth. Well, India, Rohit Sharma, the captain, Virat Kohli, the former captain, the batsmen need to deliver if they are to win this test match. Wankhede Stadium has been a happy hunting ground for India. 26 test matches have been played here. India have won 12 of them and drawn 7. They have lost 7 other matches, but then the last 3 test matches played at the Wankhede have all gone in victories for India. Rohit Sharma will look to personally contribute to India's victory in this test match, whereas New Zealand, who are high on confidence, high on morale, they came to India without much expectations. They were not expected to win the series, but they are now sitting pretty 2-0 up. Well, you could all say that India were just unlucky. Yes, they were unlucky at the toss. Rather, New Zealand got lucky at the toss. We all know what happened in the first test match in Bengaluru 2 weeks ago. India won the toss and chose to bat on conditions that were mostly New Zealand. New Zealand thrived. They enjoyed those conditions, bowled out India for 46, and then the rest is history. And we all also knew what happened in Pune, the second test match, where India lost by 113 runs. It's just that the batting has not been coming good for India. Wickets have been falling in a heap, either to the spinners or with the new ball, the shiny cherry. India will look to arrest this downfall. They would look to solve these problems, find solutions to these problems. And Gautam Gambhir, the Indian coach, who looks like an angry young man from the outset, actually said to a question on the match eve that as a coach he has to be a friend, put an arm around the shoulder, especially in these times, because playing and coaching are entirely two different things. Tom Latham, on the other hand, the New Zealand captain, may have got some runs in the second innings of the Pune test match, but then he has been struggling for runs, especially when you look at the first 3 innings. And overall, as a record, as a batsman, being New Zealand's captain. This may be his first full-time appointment as New Zealand captain, but then Tom Latham has captained in the stand-in arrangement previously whenever Kane Williamson was absent. New Zealand they are in a position to give some of those who have not played a test in this series so far a chance, but then New Zealand are not going to do any of that. Tom Latham said in the press conference on the eve of the match on Thursday that he will go with the full side, the best New Zealand 11 that he thinks will fit into the conditions that the Wankhede Stadium offers, and will go in with the best team that will give him 12 points that the World Test Championship points table requires for a win. On the other hand, India can not even think of giving any of those game time because they are not in that position. They need to win this test match very badly. Like I mentioned, not just for their pride is at stake, but also the World Test Championship final place is also at stake. Well, India may be going with two medium pacers like they did in Pune and also in Bangalore. Of course, three spinners, and this is the nature of the Wankhede Stadium surface, being red soil, hard, bounce. The medium pacers get to play, get to take wickets, get to do the talking initially, but then as the match wears on, it becomes good for batting, and later on the spin bowlers come into play. So it's all to play for both the sides. New Zealand are currently 4th in the points table in the WTC position. India, though, are on top, are marginally, fractionally just above second placed Australia. And from here on, with 6 test matches remaining before the WTC final for India, 1 here in Mumbai and 5 away in Australia, India are to win 4 out of those 6 test matches starting on November 1. 1 in Mumbai and 5 in Australia. It is not going to be an easy proposition. India will find it difficult. They may win in Mumbai, yes, but then to win 3 out of 5 in Australia, I have my own doubts. It is not going to be easy at all. But then, you never know with this Indian team, they bounce back hard, especially after being low, and this is the best chance to set the record straight. 1-2 at the end of the series for India, and you never know, it could be a series victory in Australia and retaining the Border Gavaskar trophy, but more importantly, take one test at a time, play session by session and overcome the opposition. Easy said than done, but then this Indian team is capable of anything. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and once again, wish you all a happy Deepavali.